Spav high. Zeno brain, Zeno blue.
Chat, I'll be with you in just a moment. We need the Fur and Sizak game to be over because right now both overlays are being used. I think Fur takes it, but I'm just about positive it's about to be over. No spoilers, no spoilers. Hello, hello, hello. We got Nandre and Roffle. This is let's listen in. I can't introduce this game better. Nandre's got the Roffle here.
So you're saying we're gonna speed run this and we'll be done just in time for dinner?
I have well, I do have a deranged strategy which has never been done before, and it has never been successful, but I've always wanted to try and win a round by trying to win only with the timer.
I don't think I'm the opponent for you on that one. I play pretty quickly, so you know, maybe in the other division they've got some people that play a little bit slowly. You were casting one last night.
It was a bit of a march to Mordor yesterday, but it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I was enjoying the cast at least. I wasn't really. I don't know. There's apparently some Balatro being played. I was just listening to you guys yap.
It was a bit of a yap session. Oh no, I feel like when I casted Zeno, he's the buns and I'm the sesame seeds.
Okay. I thought you were going to be the wiener, like between the buns.
No, because Zeno's buns. You get a guy's ass.
Well, yeah, but like you can still be the giant wiener between it.
Oh.
I mean, what is the more important part of that? Of a hot dog or even a burger, right? Nobody cares about the buns unless they're bad.
I have the bun. Don't unmute C-dubs. That's always a mistake with the.
Almost enough I filed with
All I
corporate.
hear.
I mean, I guess if they're gonna
Zeno's
keep the
ass.
price down, they
Zeno is
gotta
buns.
make some compromises.
I have a very big butt. I was just telling
It's
chat.
just, it's never
Oh,
been,
hold on. I did the
the
thing. I
glizzy
can't
has
hear
always
you. I'm
been
so sorry, Zeno.
the gold standard.
Give me a second.
It's
I know.
bizarre when
know.
it changes.
Now, so speaking of glizzies, what kind of toppings are we putting on that bad boy? You loading it up or just?
At Costco or in general? At Costco,
I mean-
I'm a mustard
now I might
white
be
onion guy.
Okay.
In general, the Chicago dog is the perfect meal.
I sent you a
It will never
knock,
be
C
better.
dubs.
Especially Super Dog on Devon, which is, I'll give you the list that we're gonna get on our
Now I
mash.
can.
All beef, slightly spicy glizzy, and a steamed poppy seed bun with sports peppers, a little sprinkle of celery salt, a pickled green tomato, diced white onion, neon green relish, a whole pickle slice, and mustard. That is cinema.
Yeah, isn't the relish a little bit redundant with the whole pickle slice? Because I'm on board with the pickle slice, but like I don't know about that neon green.
The neon green
Relish
is
on top of it.
sweet, and the pickle slice is
Okay.
tangy.
Okay, you brought me back.
All balanced.
You brought me back.
We're playing Zodiac
Balanced
Green
in
deck,
all
by the way, chat.
things.
All right. I guess we got the go ahead, so we can start playing this match or whatever.
Oh wait,
I don't
can I
know.
actually hear you? Do I hear
It
you on
takes
Ruffles?
two to tango, and I'm gonna dip you.
You definitely don't hear me on Roffles.
Well, you know what the
Okay. Okay.
you
Cool.
know what they
No.
say. When you dip, I dip. We dip.
Alrighty.
So
I made it.
Very unfortunate typo. Where?
go ahead and put that hand upon my hip, and let's kick this bad boy off.
Let's do it.
Good luck to you. I'll see you in the.
All right, so we have Nandre versus Roffle. Roffle doing, I would say the slowest start to a Major League Balatro season thus far. Obviously had a lot of tough matches. Nandre, a little bit slower start than they are used to in Major League Balatro. This is a big game for both players. We're going to see that investment skip right away from Nandre. I think that's the play on green stake. It's not very much different from white stake, but we don't get small blind reward money, and we have a little bit faster scaling. I am, of course, joined in the booth with C-dubs. C-dubs, what are you looking for in this Zodiac deck green stake? It is led to a lot of great games this week.
It has. It was my only good game yesterday because I felt like it's just one of those decks that allows you to tarot generate and get some good money and a bunch of other fun stuff. But
Yes.
yeah, no, I
The
agree.
overlay, all good on your end, right, C-dubs?
Yeah, Ouija. I'm no longer Dubs.
Oh, I have.
Roffle, Nandre.
Oh no, I forgot to change the picture of Nandre to you. There we go.
Oh.
That's why they kept saying, they're like, Nandre's in the booth. I'm like, what are they talking about?
What's the lore on Nandre's hair tonight?
Oh no, Nandre froze.
Oh, he did die. Okay,
Oh,
This happened to me during your match with Bear last night, like over and
back.
over, and I was like, no.
the lore is that's Roffle's hair. So for the tag team, Nandre had me as their partner, and on the first day, Nandre played as Roffle. So had the stood up. You see the background, that is Roffle's background too. The hair's
Oh my
not.
gosh, it is. Yes.
Yeah. The thing is, Nandre needs to be standing. That's the issue with this. I do want to say, very early, I very much love this even Steven out of Nandre. The Race Fist is maybe preferable in the first PvP, but the thing is, this even Steven, if you get even one glass card, you can play like a flush with 4 even cards, and then you play the glass at the end, and we get the chips from the Crazy Joker we have. I actually think, Roffle's setup is fine for getting econ, and just getting out of these blinds, but we have a much higher top end with these 2 common jokers on Nandre's side for the first PvP. I know Nandre's a big Wii believer. I do think Wii is... Oh, it's Crafty, not Crazy. Crazy is the straight Molt Joker. I am so sorry. Doctor, please forgive me. Nandre's a big Wii believer. I think it is never the play unless it is a high card seed and you just need some extra chips, and even then it's probably not... You waste hands going after it. I don't know your opinion on it, C-Dubs, but it's just so hard to make work in multiplayer, in my opinion.
Always money. The Wii's not going to last long enough for us to let it do anything. It might, maybe squeeze an edge in the first PvP, but then after that, I'd rather have the $20, if not more, that we're going to get from the to-do list than
to-do
the
list,
potential
exactly.
20 chips.
And the thing is, I still think the top end side in this first PvP goes to Nandre, but long term now, I really like Roffle's setup. We could definitely just stand to make a lot more money than Nandre, which has been a problem for Nandre in previous games. Just getting outspent by the opponent.
Yep. Yeah, money's important. It was the reason why I was panicking last night. I just, it's so important and necessary to not just, it's the whole game to me.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is often the make or break in most multiplayer games. It is not the end all be all. And I do think in the version of multiplayer we play, which is very vanilla, it is vanilla. It's weird. It matters in certain aspects, but the long-term total spent is not usually the dictate of who won the game. Because, spending matters in each blind. It's really how many rerolls you got.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Which obviously is heavily influenced and driven by the econ. But a great example and a great match to watch is the Roffle Vagabond game, where we saw the anaglyph skip for the D6 tag. In that sense, Vagabond spent way less money than Roffle, but saw way more shops because all shops started at $0. It was, simply put, just a fantastic situation for Vagabond to see shops. And now Roffle lagging a little bit.
Okay,
Everyone dropping frames.
You are seeing, because yesterday when I was doing yours and Bears, I was struggling. I don't know if you saw that at all on my side, but I was struggling for the first maybe 20 minutes, and then after that it was perfect. But
Sizek had the same issues. It wasn't just
he did. Yeah. Okay.
It's a Twitch thing. Hello,
okay.
Fur.
All right. I am panicking less now because I'm constantly trying all these different things. I have OBS minimized. I'm like, is it my internet?
No Chad Fernan.
In a dusk.
But we have the dusk, and I do think we're going to have all of this on Roffle's side, and it just came down to what you said, the to-do list. That we being a wee bit of a trap, and it's going to cost Nandre the Chad. Though, did the Chad come from a judgment? Or did he choose 6? I missed that, Chad. Sizek, thank you so much for the raid. Vagabond, thank you for the raid.
Money spent, pretty similar. Roffle has the red seal.
Yeah, I'm curious what the difference was there. Chat will let us know, surely. Let's listen in.
I know, right? It's pretty pog champ.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It was in a judgment, so Roffle getting a little lucky there. Obviously, judgments are good
Some
to
are
use.
saying it's pretty pog champion.
This red seal is on a stone, so we're going to have to uncover what is beneath that stone.
Yeah, and then deduce.
Luckily, Chad is calm and could
No.
always come
I
back.
should have done that first,
Right.
huh?
Is that Roffle's hair on Nandre? Yes, and Roffle's background. It has been an absolute slew of games today. Thank you to all of our casters and participants for making everything flow smoothly. This is the nightcap to finish it all off, by the way. I mean, this 5 of a kind just looks very good for Roffle. I think if there's just even one justice in this seed, the even Steven could be the difference for Nandre. But I think in this case, you rather just have the raised fist in the chat, of course, for a little extra chips.
Okay, I was gonna say, so there's not a world you play the 4 of a kind in that stone.
They're just saving all
Actually,
the actual
that
PvP rounds,
would be
speed
better.
blinds and just,
No,
I have a
No, it
lot of
wouldn't. It's too-
variables
it's
I'm
because it's-
juggling,
uh,
okay? I'm on.
No. This is definitely better. This is definitely better. The chips you'd
Someone
gain
said
aren't
I'm a
enough to make up
juggalo.
for the molt difference.
Yeah, but how do magnets work?
It's a good thing to
That
just
makes
think about, though.
I
a good
don't
call out.
know. I only know from Breaking Bad.
It's a lot of deuces.
You want to do this? I'm ready.
I mean, go for it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of chips. I mean, this is a decent hand from Nandre. Do I eat my words? Is the Wii Joker the difference? That even Steven at plus 40.
That's what I have.
And I think Roffle trying to do the math on what's better. I mean, asking, and he decides for 4 of a kind seed up. So
It's close. Yeah,
it is close.
I am surprised we
You got
didn't
me.
Chad
Oh,
the
cool.
stone.
Stone
You
card,
don't
you
need
are
the time to
absolutely
pick
right.
lines
Wouldn't have been enough, but that is
Well, I
the
didn't think that
optimal
was
play
gonna
today.
work.
Yeah.
Like I said, one glass there for Nandre would have been a huge benefit, but ended up not needing it. So, you know what? This is what I'll say, C-Dubs. If Nandre can get out of this Wii Joker, realizes that it is not an end game Joker that they should play their whole game around,
Right.
I think Nandre could be in a fantastic spot. That was a great early life to take. My one worry with the Wii at this point is we just keep playing into it and playing into it and playing into it. And even at 500 chips, like at that point, it could be kind of like a 2x, 3x Joker. But there's going to come a point in the game where it's not just about the fact that we may want to replace Wii. It's also wasting hands focused on the 2s.
Yeah, I agree.
And
And I
not
think
getting
that's
value.
where, like, I think that's where I was kind of focusing at the beginning of it, as like, you know, maybe you want to use it and steal a life at the beginning, but then
Nandre
after that, I
forgets-
feel like,
The 6th Sense.
yeah,
Was it another Grim, though? Oh.
does go out. He's seems disappointed. Just goes right into the big blind because no money.
It was purple. Nice. Purple seal. So this is really important that Nandre plays the 6. Getting a purple seal in the deck is great to also death. And there we go. We do
Take
get a medium.
purple.
I would love to put that on a 2 and then death that. Little bit of a misplay from Nandre. I think Nandre sometimes plays a little too quickly. You would love
Yeah.
to get the death and medium out of your consumables so you can fill them up in this shop, even
Correct.
with the low amount of money.
That's something I'm a big believer of. Obviously, there's exceptions to stuff that you want to bring into a PvP, but boy, am I just I tend to be a person like I want to get it out of my inventory, especially on Zodiac. I mean, I understand there's no money to be spent right now, but on
Yeah.
Zodiac deck, I'm a huge believer of like you know, in and out because I want to see as many tarots as possible. I had a situation last night where I got punished for I forgot to use 2 tarots in the Arcana pack, and then it allowed me to. I had to go immediately into the shop. I mean, into the next blind, just because you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. There's so many tarots to be had on Zodiac deck.
The amount of people saying Roffle versus Roffle making me think I have the title wrong is going to drive me nuts. And then I realize it's because there is 2 Roffles on the screen.
It is. Nice.
Hey.
Emperor.
It reminds me of the classic like Bean winner POV. Oh my god, the cryptid. It would be so nice to see what's under that red seal if we were Roffle. I think you could cryptid the purple seal, but if that red seal, if you glass it, I think that also could be a great target. Maybe not if it's like a 7 or 6. Maybe it's not good enough to care about, but
See what you did there.
I didn't do that on purpose. I am not brain rotted enough to care about that dumb meme.
That's why you did it backwards.
I did do it backwards, but it wasn't on purpose to avoid it either. 69 will be the only number in the 60s that matters to me.
See, I'm still used to 369.
Well, I mean,
That
that's a
was-
great one too.
I
I wonder if so.
it's my
Yesterday
boy.
during your game, not to distract from the gameplay here, but you know, Nandre did keep Raren in a trap in a greasy hole. I wonder if that was to get the secrets to Roffle's hair.
Oh,
Like there might be
That's-
some extra lore here.
I bet you there is. Does beg the question though, how many people are in the hole at this point?
I think Raren got out because they played today. We do have a devil that can be used on that red seal. This is very critical. We're gonna see what's on that red seal. Their streams are perfectly in sync, and we're gonna listen in.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm not having issues now.
Aren't you?
I told you I play with speed.
I will interject to say I feel like we should have purpled a 2, but I don't hate a king.
I
To
am
be
the
completely honest,
danger.
Keep that in mind.
Correct.
it's a 5 for Roffle, and now we'll see if we cryptid the red seal or if we cryptid the purple seal. I think those are the 2 clear targets here.
I'm biased towards hack, and I still think I would rather have the purple seal.
Allows you that flexibility later on. It would
But
be
maybe if I
nice
see a dusk, then maybe I do just commit to the 5s.
if
Tough
you
to say.
if you do the 5 now, you are gaining an extra $12 too from the
Right.
gold. We are going to do the purple seal on Roffle's side, and I also like this because we got the crystal ball, which is a great voucher for Zodiac deck. Not only it's also great for when you have an excess amount of purple seals. And there you go. We can now glass that red seal. We could shrink some
Beautiful.
cards. A chariot here on that red seal could go a little bit crazy, but also putting it on that king is not the worst. Nandre, not very talkative.
No, this is a
New non.
yeah. Maybe he's just imitating I mean, he's Roffle.
They are. He looks exactly like.
Like, yeah, same. We got the same hand position and everything.
No free handouts.
This is gonna be another close one because the steel with the raised fist is really solid with the 5 of kind. I think the key here is gonna be that justice. If we use it on a Chad card,
Well, we are committing to deathing these twos, aren't we?
Yeah, on Nandre's side. If that was the case, I really think we should have just purpled the 2.
I agree.
The 20 hit is huge for Roffle.
44.
Oh, yeah.
No use of the glass there. But again, if you're
Oh my
Roffle,
God,
what do you use it
I
on?
have 1 hand left.
Oh no, not played on accident.
You
I don't
psyched
think they
me
would have
out.
got
I
there.
psyched me out too. What are we talking about?
I didn't play my.
That's
My
what happens.
hand.
That's what happens when you rush me.
Oh no.
God. All right.
I'm inside my own gourd.
You're inside mine.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh
Excuse me.
no.
Goodness.
That, to be fair, that score from Nandre would have been around, I think, like 2x what it was last time. So it was only going to score 26,000. I think we still would have been a bit short. But obviously, it's just a thing you'd want to do. One other issue we're going to run into this Wii Joker, C-Dubs, and me and you have talked about it on cast recently, is winning too quickly.
Correct. Yep.
Not being able to get value. Yep, Photo Chad is online. Insert the millions of Roffle fan comments. Already saw 4 looks insides. We do get a cryptid in this Spectral Pack for Nandre's Purple Seal. Obviously, Roffle's about to see another cryptid, but we'll see if what they pull and what they decide to go with.
Yeah, I'm a little curious here because I like the Photo Chat, and that's why I liked the patience with holding on to the Justice, the Fool, the Deaths, but like...
Get another medium for non. Doc does mention if you manage your molt well, you don't win too quickly. That is true. It just becomes more difficult. There's more to navigate, but it's not impossible, of course.
Right.
Nothing really here to cryptid, except we can glass a jack and then we can cryptid it. It feels really awkward, though, because we obviously want to glass our red seal. But I guess with Photo Chad, maybe you're going to be playing like a flush house angle with... a queen is the choice instead of a jack. Thoughts, C-Dubs?
No, I was gonna say maybe we could strengthen that, but then there were aces in there, so that wouldn't make any sense.
I have no idea why we chose the queen. Trying to keep the jacks lucky. I get that, but it just feels like it'd be such an easier job at this point to play like the flush house jacks and 5s. I think is eventually what we're gonna want to do. Anyway,
I'm going back to because we do get the Photo Chat on Nandre's side as well here, so very similar setup. But yeah, I think if I'm Nandre, maybe I am looking to get rid of this Even Steven. No, we don't have Photo. I'm so silly. But I'm looking to get rid of Even Steven, or probably not Even Steven, but one of them, because I just want to make room to EA, not score too soon, and get some other generation of Taros going.
yeah. Being down the Chad hurts way more than the Photo, and that's because the Chad is also utility. You're going to see Roffle be able to make a lot of money using this Chad. Which is just unfortunate. I do like Nandre's plays here. They glassed their Purple Seal King. They also made it a heart. So now we have Flush House with the Purple Seal Glass Kings and our 2s as an option. I do think that eventually will be the option for Roffle. I just would have expected a little bit more urgency to get it online, especially with the Red Seal 5.
Yeah, and I'm wondering at this point, if we are going to commit to phase cards here, is there a world we do start to strengthen these 5s?
It's a long journey. I mean, Zodiac deck with like 15 purple seals, I guess.
I'm being more simple than that. I mean to just use them for 6 cents, not to get them up to kings. I know it seems, bad because we got Red Seal gold cards, and I think we still use those, but I just mean other 5s in the deck. I'm more talking about
Yes, I do agree with that choice, because eventually we're going to only care about the Red Seal 5s. We don't really care about the other ones.
Right. Like this
Do you
one. We get a 6 there, but yeah.
Another medium.
Yep.
So much purple.
There you go.
Nandre,
Roffle. Yep, go.
I think is contemplating the Wraith, but just feels like too much money to do so, and we don't have Econ generation like we do on Roffle's side. And again, Chad is Econ generation and does decide against that Wraith.
I do like the pick with the medium there. We need more tarot generation on Nandre's side. He's gonna. You know, I actually like both the pickups here. Call me crazy, but man, I would totally go smeared and seance there. I'm a big seance fan, but
Roffle picked up the seance for a moment, decided against it.
yeah. Yeah.
Mainly because we have almost too many jacks where you're not going to be able to
Right.
get that flush.
Right.
But I think on non-side it would have been possible.
Yeah, like low flushes maybe, especially with all the levers on some of those 2s and 3s. But maybe I don't hate 6 cents right now. And again, there's only so many things you can get from these. And again, oops, all spectrals.
It's a lot of
Just in the
spectral
seed
cards.
in general. I mean, I know this is the one. There we go, Pico. I know this is the one that Nandre just saw.
Oh, so Nandre's
And-
familiar blocked into a
Right.
Wraith. So that also would have been a Wraith that Roffle just couldn't see. Oh, man, that could have... If that Wraith ended up being good, it diabolical for Roffle because it's such a... It's an angle you don't see very often, even on Ghost deck, let alone a deck where you had to make that Spectral and then get the 1 in whatever chance to block it.
Do you value familiar? Was an 8 balls, you know?
I
We're
don't
gonna take it.
value it very much unless it's very early on
Yeah.
in vanilla. All right,
That's yeah.
let's listen in.
How are you doing?
Yo, I'm doing just fine and dandy. I'm making some interesting headway here.
Okay. You and me both.
I am. Why don't I do?
Both good hits.
Why don't I do this?
This is gonna be a good turn order hand for Roffle.
And that's something wrong. I mean, Nandre just cannot catch Roffle right now, and it's just so hard to know that there's a Chad. We haven't made a ton of money on Nandre's side, but it wasn't even the money difference. It was just that judgment. Luckily, we have Dusk to maybe get some $20 procs.
I think if I was gonna justice that jack, I would have done it before the discard, but that's just me.
Maybe plans on playing just one glass.
Right. Or maybe even none here. We'll see what Nandre can put up here.
That's true. I do think because we played down the one hand so quickly, Nandre should be able to force a turn order for Roffle and have to play the glass. Or maybe not.
Leisure, sir.
As long as Nandre remembers to play the Dusk hand.
It's, yeah. I mean, maybe Nandre's best bet, regardless, is just to try and get money out of the Dusk hand.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Is Nandre going to play the full house? We don't have a flush house. It's a mere full house.
Okay.
He's gonna go for
Wait,
it.
wait, not the photo in the front, not the photo in the front. You gotta put it after the logging cards.
Yeah. There you go. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, $20. There we go.
Intel worked.
120 molt, 220 molt. Definitely not a bad hand for
That's
Nandre.
what I
Does
got.
lose
Does
the
break.
glass. That is, I mean, Roffle has way more than enough,
I
but
have you there.
does have to play the glass.
And playing the glass first here is still supreme, right?
Might as well try.
Yes, because of Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it.
Right.
Yeah, send it.
Oh, I guess I did.
You
Cost
got
me,
me. It did. Okay. GG.
I see how it is.
Z-dubs?
Yeah, I'm muted.
Oh, you muted yourself mid-sentence. That's pretty cool.
That's red seal here for Roffle.
Okay. I'm gonna pass out. That's a better red seal for
Nandre.
Nandre. We really need though. We got to come out of nowhere and get hack. It is so specific what needs to happen.
I like the twos so much better for Nandre if he had found that Chad. I think if we found that Chad, I'm definitely okay with going 2s or 5s on Nandre's side. But I think with the photo, it's a weird new game. So another Justice. Like the Justices are coming out of these purples like crazy. Nandre is gonna take that red seal ace. And
I mean, you could take the king. I don't think it's needed.
I've been and again, I'm still learning this game, but like for multiplayer, I mean, but like one of the biggest bad habits that I've had early on in the seasons of this was I would just fill my deck with junk. And I'm really working on that, and I feel like even watching other people, it's a big important thing. I value it way more than I ever used to. Yeah, absolutely.
I think generally speaking, especially on Zodiac deck, it's less of a worry because you're going to have so much deck manipulation. That the idea really is with Zodiac is we saw Nandre pass up on a certificate there, and I don't mind the certificate, maybe personally just because you could get that really great red seal, also some gold seals that help. Right. And we have Zodiac deck to trim it. We have 1,001 purple seals to trim it. At the same time, it's definitely the deck you don't want to grab a random gold card on. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
There's no you should be able to find plenty of gold cards.
Sixth Sense immediately comes back for Nandre.
Oh my God! Pick 2.
Wow.
This heavily favors the player with the photo Chad. Rest in peace, 8-Ball. You hardly knew ya.
Yeah, 8-Ball and Paromancer here. We ripped that judgment though, right? Just for funsies? Okay.
Now it really comes down to can we find like hack idol for Nandre in just a couple of rounds, because we have the red. Well, we actually don't have the red seal 2 yet. We still got to strength it.
Thankfully, it's lower stakes too. So not that my worry for Nandre is that he can score enough to get out of blinds, but.
No, we're absolutely gonna score enough for Roffle. One issue we're gonna run into is I think this just wins. Oh, luckily it does not. Only 10k. On Plasma, that would have blown past the requirement.
Yeah, absolutely, purple after the fact. That's the one I'm sure he wants to copy as well. Nandre. He's able to get the purple seals copied with a death and gonna DNA. So
I mean, they gotta be glass though.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm okay with once or twice. Get a couple online and then obviously find your glass. But yeah, I wouldn't keep spamming.
I think we have 7 now in the deck. And I have to match our decks at like 58 cards. Can't see. That is something we're looking to add to the overlay. A little place for the amount of cards left.
Nandre.
Surely we got the plus. Well, surely. Oh no.
I wasn't crazy when I said the tough part for Nandre is going to be scoring here.
Yeah, I thought we were just going to play like a full house with a face card.
Well, that's what I'll be honest with you. He played the 4 of a kind of kings, and I thought he forgot about Dusk. But I realized mid start to my sentence that that was intentional. So
yes,
Roffle beating Nandre to the blind this time.
That's going to hurt Nandre's feelings. We are deeper, and we find a Bloodstone. It is something that can compete, especially with the Brainstorm, with the Photo Chad.
It's got to be the difference maker here. This is going to be the divergence of the seed. It's so funny. I don't like Bloodstone. I do not. But I feel like in a situation
You
like
donut?
this, I donut. I love donuts. So yes.
I love donuts too. I
Okay. I
don't think we need DNA. I like this play from
Really?
Nandre.
Okay. Okay.
Those chips right now are legitimately a 3x. It's
It
a
is a
3x
lot.
Joker.
It is a
And
lot.
on Nandre's side, we strength that ace, we turn it into a heart card. We'll make plenty of copies. We have so many purples. It's Zodiac
Okay.
deck, you know?
You know,
I
almost
do agree
closed
with that.
Discord instead of,
We listen in.
reading you there, or unmuting. Oh, sorry, not Discord, OBS. That would have been
My
worse.
plan worked to perfection.
Oh.
Well, this is very awkward hand I have to figure out how to do optimally.
I'm with you there.
I don't think I want to do that.
Why are we copying Weed Jokers? I don't know why this is funny.
Okay, what if I do?
The issue is we have 10 glass
If I
on
do something like this?
Roffle side,
this-
and glass is just more than
Right.
Bloodstone.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't hate keeping
The DNA because we could have got the glass on you know what?
Yeah.
I'm with you. If I once again forgetting that glass is 2x. It's just been an issue.
into the
I also really quickly just want to. I'm not a big fan of DNA by itself, but I feel like
With Brainstorm, it's
PvP
so much better.
With Brainstorm, it's just so much better.
Yeah. We should have got rid of we. I didn't hate it at first. I was just like, it's not the play I would have made, but I don't hate it. Now I actually do hate it the more I think about it.
Yeah. All right.
It's got to be a discard. We got to get value out of these purples.
Taking a Ouija
was-
makes sense sometimes in my brain.
A good use of my draws or hands and discards. I think we're just further burying this poor queen.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Roffle wants to
Roffle-
copy the
oh,
purple seal glass
The
and
purple.
didn't get to.
always relax.
Okay. Forces turnover.
Guess I gotta send it then.
Yeah, show me what you're cooking with.
Although Roffle doesn't really care about shipping this right now because DNA.
Yeah.
One break.
Interesting. Not
22
getting
bill.
very good draws.
I was not either, unfortunately. So I had to make do with what I got.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
I remember to do that yesterday and today. You'd be proud of me.
I don't understand how they're playing. Twitch must have switched
How this
something
card shows up.
because it's literally not on my
At least it
OBS
showed up
and
for
they
you.
still come through. I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So for me, well, I'll talk after they're done, but I'll explain.
Yeah,
this
I mean this has gone to. All right, here's the glass. We're gonna have a red. We're gonna have an ace red seal glass
Okay.
for non. What we need at this point is wow. It's in the
decking.
so.
Yeah, very bottom. Yeah.
We're gonna have to get a lot of deaths.
This, then. It's just we're definitely not beating you this hand. That's for sure.
Time to farm them Luckies then.
Yeah.
What's that third tarot, Justice?
That's the plan.
Yes.
Let's do this too, just in case we find that other card. Okay.
Prepared for a smear dingle, I guess.
This.
Yeah, hopefully we get a lucky hit here, just for money. I mean,
Hey, it's a big Wii at least. It's one of the bigger Wiis we've seen in
Okay.
multiplayer.
we're gonna have the
Alright.
yeah,
GG.
we're the biggest multiplayer Wii.
See you in the next one.
Leave it to Nandre to have the biggest Wii.
Feels like something that just was gonna happen. Unfortunately, at this point, I do think we need to get out of Mr. Wii, even out of 3X.
Amen, Roffle.
What did Roffle say about Obelisk?
No. Roffle is chewing out his viewers for making fun of Nandre. He's like, chat, relax. We did see a sizable
It's a good.
obelisk today. I'm not gonna say too much because I know a lot of people still want to watch that matchup.
I still gotta watch a bunch. There's still a game going on right now, Justin versus Haley. If you
Yeah.
want to watch on /
Yep.
Cole Sir, I pull it. Chat, do me a favor, pull up a second tab.
Yep, absolutely. I always get the other tabs open for everybody. Also, I think the last time I looked, we were 1 subscription shy on the YouTube channel from 10K.
Oh wow!
And this is what I'm going to say is I am going to talk over every single PvP until we reach 10K subs on YouTube.
Now I gotta go check if we did it. So no obelisk for Roffle. I think very straightforward for Roffle here is we just want to copy the purple seal heart glass. Nandre's got a lot of games to play with 1 life remaining, but I feel like if we're able to get there, we do have Nandre. We do have Roffle. We got to find that ace. We have to strength it. We have to heart it. We have to glass it, and then we have to death it. That's a lot of tarots. If there's any deck in stake to do it on, it'd be Zodiac deck with 8 purple seals.
Right.
So in that way, at least, we're in a position where that sounds crazy in most instances, but here it is actually not impossible.
Roffle does go out here, which is A, good, and B, he grabs his money, so good money here for Roffle to finish off that hand after not getting the lucky $20 hits.
Oh my god. Nandre has bottom decked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the purples. 8
That's
purples and the red seal.
Yeah, that's insane.
But Nandre needs to realize that's fine. Just play another hand. You're gonna get out. You need 1 bloodstone proc on a flush with your 700 Wii chip.
Nandre looks like me crashing out last night.
Surely there you go. Everything and more. We glass that ace. We use the 2 purples here. No, we gotta glass the ace. Nandre, no.
Hierophant and Tower. Another 6 cents for Roffle. See a Hermit.
Paradolia for Nandre. That's
Yep.
the ace can be the red seal photo
Yep.
instead of we. But we have to death it, or we have to strength it, we have to glass it, we have to heart it.
I don't know if he's gonna think to go that way. I feel like if we were going to shove justice on it, then Roffle finally gets the purple glass. By the way, for DNA.
It almost feels like too many glass cards. At some point, you actually want to stop making them because you want to be able to do other things with your deck.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, right, if you
Like
find
money.
a red seal or something,
Then you can't find the red seal to DNA.
then you
Also,
can't find it. Right.
again, no luckies with this Chad and Dusk. Like, that is the card we want to play to make money. We actually have a Magician up top, which is great.
Yeah.
We have another Justice from Fool for Nandre. What we really need is Strength and Sun and Death Well, I guess we still need justice because we didn't justice the ace.
Ooh, do you have the balls to shove a high card? I think you do. This goes out, right? This just scored, I think 12K? Yeah. He didn't get any 20 hits on the last either, so good.
I mean, that's what Nandre is holding. Nandre passed up the ace red seal with a justice and justice something else. Chat. That's why I'm making the comment.
Yeah, he went with the king.
Maybe thinking like 5 of a kind glass kings. I think maybe at this point in the game I kind of get it. Because we don't know about the pareidolia that's about to show up. Oh, we don't. It's one roll away.
Yeah, another shot.
No, he's got to see it, but that information is really crucial for Nandre because that. Sorry, chat. I was thinking with extra information. Because Nandre hasn't seen the pareidolia, it makes sense to go with just the kings. All the glass kings. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the fun part about going back and watching all these casts. You guys get to see sometimes what players are gonna see, and it's like, oh no, the decision. It's such an easy decision when we know.
Yeah.
More.
Yep.
And it's fun to watch. It really is.
I can't believe I just totally forgot that Nandre didn't know pareidolia is coming.
Yeah.
I think here maybe you play 2 queens and 1 of the glass kings to get rid of it out of your hand. Ooh. Awkward. We do have a sun here. But we don't use the full on the justice. I don't maybe it wasn't in there. Maybe I was wrong.
I gotta. It's on my notes. I gotta get the what's in our fool.
I don't know about this.
That doesn't go out. Well, Bloodstone. Bloodstone's gonna pop. Bloodstone did nothing. Okay.
It did enough. It did enough. No lucky hits. Any lucky hit with that amount of chips. Remember, chat, we is an X like 8 right now.
Yeah.
So imagine having a massive lucky cat with this.
Yeah. Yeah, we is actually doing quite a bit right there, because oh my gosh.
Did we not see pareidolia? I think it should have been this shop.
It's like the next. I think it's the shop next reroll.
Oh, next reroll? There it is.
Yeah.
But do you have the cojones to get out of the Wii with only 1 left?
I was seeing the money spend, so we
Cole,
just pass on the pareidolia.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Cole, for casting 2 games today. I cannot wait to watch Justin versus Halion. Sorry if you had any issues with the overlay. All right, we're going to listen in to the great Non and the great Roff.
Let's do it.
Welcome back.
Let's see.
Can we get the 5 glasses? Also a huge question for.
Right, especially on. Roffle's fine. I mean, Roffle's gonna triple per KO. Holy.
All right. Well, we missed a heck of a game over there. I am excited to rewatch that one now for sure. Wait, was there a Nan Inf? No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I can't say anything.
That's right. No spoilers. That's right.
Okay.
We're just beefing up the YouTube people to make them go watch the other one later.
No spoilers, Halion, but GG's to whatever happened. We are in a very intense game here between Non and Roffle. Nandre took the first life. It's been all Roffle since.
Yep.
Nandre in a position that possibly could come back. I just think Glass might be a little too strong. We shall see.
Yeah,
A great Bloodstone maybe, but even then we're down the Chad with the photo.
We're gonna need a really good Bloodstone here. I don't think our ×9 Wii is
my
gonna
best.
carry that.
All right. Good luck to you.
The Wii actually makes up for being down the Chad with the glass in the photo. Fun fact. But
That's hilarious. We do
it's
get
being
20
down
more.
just this one glass. Can this Bloodstone's not doing enough?
Yeah, Bloodstone's struggling.
Oh wait, was that like almost exactly what Roffle scored last time? I think this steal's gonna win it for Roffle.
Dang.
Yeah.
You got Chad. I couldn't
Yeah.
find a Chad.
You got Bloodstone. I couldn't find a Bloodstone.
I got that deep, I think, last ante, or last round.
Okay, I got the Chad
before
pretty
PvP.
early. So I got a lot of lucky cards early and was farming them pretty good, so.
It was actually a
I got
judgment.
I hit a couple, but I didn't
Yeah.
hit a ton of 20s. I want the Wii Joker, which is an okay Joker, and then I had really good deck trim. I swear though, it was the Judgment. Okay, yeah, I considered that too.
That's right. Yeah.
I bottom decked my purple stakes or my purple seals so much.
Yeah.
And I think I had 8 or 7, and there was one round I didn't pull a single one.
That
I
was
kept
kind
doing
of
that
incredible.
one,
That was kind
like
of crazy.
Initially, when I got the DNA, so I couldn't copy. Like it was already glass. It was already hollow, and it was a purple, and I couldn't copy it because I couldn't find it. But
Yeah, I should have kept the DNA for the glass purples.
I got a cryptid off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Sixth
a
Sense
little bit of a
really
learning moment
really
for
cool,
Nandre.
so I was able to
The
just
Wii ended up actually mattering.
glass even
So
before the
it,
DNA.
It did.
And
found
you
a
know what?
cryptid?
I
How
think-
many, how many deep into the Sixth Sense did
I
you
think
go?
Nandre actually made the
I
right
went
play
all the way
there.
through
Like
it.
again, if we just say that Wii is a
Did you
trio,
buy an extra
kind of had to
six?
keep it to keep pace.
I don't think so. It may have just
Right.
been I missed on one of the early antes, or maybe
Did you
missed.
have Did you hold? Were you holding?
Yes, I blocked.
spectrals?
I blocked one, so I didn't get it. Like I think I held a Grim for a while.
Yeah, I popped. That might have been it because I popped the Grim because I had the Wii Joker, so I could strength the aces. Oh no. No.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang. Okay.
Okay, well I am stuck.
We
Okay,
can
wait,
tell
no,
him to
there's a return to
just
lobby button.
exit.
Never mind.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to pee real quick, and then we'll do our next one.
All right, I'm gonna get some water too. Then, so
All right.
I'll be
Well,
right
as
back.
Nandre goes pee,
Okay.
yeah, I'm interested to see what they're gonna end up taking for deck and stake. I'm trying to remember what Nandre and I did. If there was a gold stake game in there, I feel like there was one.
Floated. the back.
It's just a floating
Oh,
hair. I
Nandre
know.
should have got the DVD set up. I
Oh,
think
no.
Nandre's gonna probably take Roffle the gold. I think it's
It's either
like
gonna take Roffle to gold or he's gonna go to plasma.
yeah. Nandre's not
I-
afraid of purple stake either.
Right.
He's sitting in
No,
a chair. No, that's a standing chair. Chat.
Yeah, it's a standing chair. That's right. No, that was a good first match. I think, like you said, really maybe the difference matter there was just the DNA over the Wii. Although, again, how many times do we see the Wii actually save Nandre from dying? You know, too. That's the
No.
other thing. Technically, we have to consider a little bit.
Yeah, and it's not like we really had like a huge Joker that we didn't pass on a family or we didn't pass on anything that would have made sense or really that much utility. The seed was just a little bit dry. I mean, I think this game unfortunately just came down to the judgment Chad. I think if
Yeah.
Nandre finds that, they're absolutely in this. They may have taken it, but and that's one of those things I don't really think you can even tell yourself like, oh, I should have played differently.
Dropping the DNA was bad.
Maybe one thing is just pop a lot of judgments if you have
Right.
the spots.
Though.
I don't do that enough, I know, but
Yeah.
it is very, lucrative. By the way, Judgment doesn't care about rarity, so it actually has a 1 in 150 chance of any Joker. So
Interesting.
it is slightly better than just a reroll, if you will, for getting a rare. What do you mean Nandre's setup? Roffle's playing against themselves. It's a new tech.
Yep.
New tech.
Yo.
All right, so what would you like to start with? You get to pick.
We're going gold.
We're
gonna
going
listen in.
gold.
We're going gold.
Going gold.
Okay, you sure about that?
I am.
Let's
It's gonna be. Hey, I'll take a
Yeah,
ghost gold. I like that.
Ghost or checkered.
Gold ghost it is.
Yeah.
All right. Feels
All
like
right.
home for me. I've been jamming hours
Ruffle does
upon
like
hours on
checkered
this
and
back
gold.
stick
I
for,
watch
the
quite
past
a
2
bit of
years.
Ruffle on those 2 decks. So
I've seen the
very tough to
thumbnails.
beat both of those decks, to be
I've
honest.
seen the thumbnails.
All right, well,
Let's do it.
good luck to you.
Good luck.
Rare skip right off the bat.
Right, rare skip. I mean, you take it. I wonder if they're gonna talk it through.
Gold stake.
Ooh, Nandre doesn't. Take
I will
it,
say
and
the
you
rare
go
skips
Ruffle.
are pretty atrocious on gold
On
stake.
gold. Yep.
What is the chances that's not perishable? Right, like first of all, as soon as it's perishable, mistake. It doesn't matter what. Maybe Vagabond. Maybe Vagabond was worth it for 5 rounds.
Right.
So I think there's a big part of that. I think you take. I mean, the mime is utility on top of scoring. I think that is a take as an eternal and a hex, especially in gold.
Yeah.
You sound hesitant.
No. I want to see Nandre take this because he loves Mime Baron, but it's gold stake. How often do we actually see a Mime seed on gold? We can make it work.
Imagine
Doesn't
if
have to
that
be Baron.
someone's gonna run the seed back after and realize that skip was a eternal negative Baron.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh, don't put that in my head. Yeah, Ghost is a weird thing for me with that hex. I like the fact with Justice right off the bat. Not what you want to see when you're like, hey, let's re-trigger in our hands. But I hung on to a hex last night way too long. Way
It did feel a
too
little long.
A little. You can. It's okay. You can.
I like both these players
It
picking
was-
up the Cloud9 just to have money, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
or search the Arcana pack for a devil. Like one devil in the deck is so important here. Nandre does it. And punished. Hey, it's a Wrathful from the pack earlier. Did you mute yourself against C-Dubs?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Awesome. Nice.
I love that you just knew. No, I asked. I said, how much do you value those Arcana packs early with no money on gold stake? I think that's more my interest.
I value it a little bit more if I have a mime /Chad /sock /dusk, because now I have a bunch of things I want to get value out of, mainly lucky cards if it's retriggers and gold cards if it's mime. I still don't know if the numbers are there to justify it, but I definitely can rationalize Nandre's choice to open that Arcana pack. Now that's tough. We have to pass that Raised Fist. It's going to be a much easier buy on Roffle's side if he so chooses because of the Cloud9. We also have a glass card, so we actually get an Eternal Glass
Ooh.
Joker in the pack.
What was that for?
It was something bad. I
Nandre.
can't remember what it was.
Okay. What do we think about these money skips as well that we're looking at?
Those bootstraps for Nandre.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow, gonna grab the glass Joker. I mean, this is a tempo line through and through. Definitely not the first money skip. Maybe the
Not
investment.
the first one. Correct. I also have a Harriet in hand, which is going to be nice.
I don't hate this skip for Nandre at all. In fact, I think it could lead to a very difficult game if we play this blind.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially for Roffle here,
Going to
evening in on
skip.
money, we are going to get Cloud9 value, but beyond that, not a lot of money coming out of there. So
Yeah.
maybe
no
enough
gold.
money to check the standard pack, and that's about it.
Get a purple seal in that standard.
Beautiful.
And Nandre just could not afford it. Would have had to sell the Justice, and that feels bad. Wait, are both of them ready and it not working?
Oh, Nar.
What? I've never seen this before.
Unstuck. Roffle did push the unstuck button.
Oh, did Roffle push it and then not leave the lobby? Okay, that works.
There we go.
That was scary for a moment. Oh,
Did
beautiful.
it go, or did somebody push
I guess so.
unstuck?
Bugging
No, it just went.
Okay.
Everything's looking for you.
I feel good.
It's good.
I like what I'm cooking with.
I don't, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
We do have this chariot for Nandre. If we can get one more spade, that's a... I don't know if that hand beats what we have been putting up for Roffle.
We're gonna find out. Hopefully, he puts that glass last. For
Oh, we
Nandre.
also have the glass queen. Oh, yeah, this definitely should win for Nandre.
Right.
Just kidding. It's the exact amount of score. The raised fist is probably going to win it then. Yeah.
I think
The
you
raised fist is just so powerful.
Don't think I
Yep.
got you.
It just, it wasn't, I don't mind Nandre passing it because it just, maybe if we had looked at the blinds and knew we were going to skip, maybe we would just double skip with the fist.
Right.
But then we would have missed out on the glass card, the chariot. So yeah, it's hard to fault
I mean,
Nandre's
me
lines
too,
here.
But I only have so many cards in my hand.
You should just download some more off the internet.
I should. That's a good idea.
All right, we move on. They're both rich.
Bean right off the bat. The packs are interesting. The only good Joker in here is Eternal.
I mean, the Swash is fine.
Swash is helpful. I understand. I mean, just more for progression, not.
I don't
We'll
like
take
this
it.
being for 9.
Minus $3. Sure, we're gonna be able to grab that flush.
Okay.
Yeah, he does
Okay,
sell
you
it.
know what?
Okay, smart.
Fine, I like to play. Found a straight flush too.
Yep.
You know what? Non is smart. I will say that's just smart. I'm so dumb to not see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
May.
I am notoriously the worst person at buying and selling rental jokers.
Yeah, I remember to do it sometimes. There
There's
are
purple
like
seal.
usually in shop stuff, you know, like hallucination stuff like that. That's when I will remember. It's beyond that. In the actual round, I don't do it enough either. I usually like Dr. Spectred's play of bringing in rentals, getting just short of winning, and then selling them.
What?
Finishing out.
A pair of, if you are going to Grim with Mime, those are the two aces you want to get. Oh my god. Also, one of them's a spade, too.
Yep.
I'm like, very minor, but that's actually fantastic for Nandre.
Gonna help us with some money indeed.
Yeah. Also got that first purple seal. Another, I mean, with a Grim hit that good, I guess I'm tempted to go again. Oh, and now what do? Do you go for money or you go for score? It's going to be an interesting decision for Roffle as well. I think with the raised fist, maybe Roffle's going to lean the chariot. Non-ghost chariot. Now we could fool for a second chariot, and then we could death it. This is actually incredible. Or we could just death 2 chariots. Either or. Maybe at this point I would be down to just make a ton of aces. And I'd death the ace just twice. Hey, 8-ball. That could be huge for Non. That hermit, you know, if we lose a life, could be beneficial to get us quite a bit of money. Oh, yeah. Gonna grab the rental like we just did.
PvP.
Yeah.
Use it for some quick points and then
much better now.
Well, now I hate to hear that.
Nandre doesn't have space for this purple seal. There's no way it hits your... Yeah. Oh my god, another chariot!
Wow.
These Grims!
I'm a giving guy.
Yeah.
They wrote a book about me, you know.
Oh. They wrote a book about Non.
The Giver.
I think I've heard of that, yeah.
I give a lot in it.
Do you? It's been a while since I read it, to be honest with you.
I actually don't think. Does the Giver
Just
give
give
a-
it.
Your yapping is officially distracting now, so I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
That's cracking up. Oh my god. Okay, definitely not the play to go with. I think we sell half
the worst
Joker
part is
immediately.
fun, too, so it's like extra distracting.
Agreed.
Alright. If we can get a lucky proc here, it is a PvP for Nandre. If we don't, it's going to take probably some good draws. Let's see.
I think we do beat this.
Oh, wait, we have 3.
Alright.
I forgot about the
I blame
4.
distraction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Forgot to sell half Joker, though.
God.
We're at minus $2. That's actually really bad. Alright.
Yeah, definitely forgetting to sell that half was a little bit of a punishment, especially holding on to the hermit. That
We're going to have to hold that hermit for so long now.
Yeah.
We're at 9,000.
two.
We kind of need a chariot or 2 to get
Another
out.
Purple seal for Roffle, and he's able to re-roll here a couple times.
There are some speeds for Nandre.
I would like to see what's your long-term plan with this mime on
Nandre's side, because this Wrathful is only going to carry for so much.
Definitely high card is the long-term plan.
It's yeah, I think that's what I'm afraid of right now. That Swash isn't
doing a dang thing, really, just because of all the everything's re-triggered before, you know. So Roffle's getting frustrated with no glass breaks. Usually that's the opposite of what we want in MLBA, and I think that's his 7th or 8th glass that he's played, for the record.
Nandre will get out of this blind. Not exactly
Yeah.
rich. Would have been so nice to find that gold. Oh, a Dusk is not... Dusk is kind of fine for Non. Not
He's
good
gotta find
for... We're going to use a $4 hermit. Oh, it hurts.
I believe Nandre is at least 2 rerolls away from this.
I think if I'm Non, I'm selling the 8-ball and the Swash and then popping the hermit.
I'm greedy. I sell both of those, grab the medium, and move on. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's also a
We
fine
will.
plan.
Roffle is able to really get these purples going, though. I will say that. Hangman is huge. Oh, look, an ice cream.
Yeah, the ice cream is one of the biggest things here. Although the raised fist ran out, it was perishable. And without that raised fist, we kind of don't have mults to retrigger with our...
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Finally a glass break. That is very good
Nice.
for Roffle.
Yeah, we needed that out of
Yeah.
Roffle's side because... no. Hoping for another break there, doesn't get it. But yeah.
Got another Hermit, by the way. For none. I don't like that discard at all. I feel like you just play the steal, get a new hand. We have another purple in the deck. Plus 20 should help get
20
out.
Molt should get him out. Yeah.
We said the same thing. That's cute.
We did. I
Double
know, I'm learning.
polychrome from the
Nice.
wheel. That is actually extremely substantial in a low scoring gold state game like this. That is incredible. We now have what in the world? We're no dusk for Nandre. Not that I think it really was gonna matter, but
Yeah, no dusk. Although again, Roffle, we
Feel
didn't see him
good.
take the dusk either. Let's listen in.
Can you stop?
And then immediately make another misplay.
See, I'm just returning the favor from last blind. All right.
This is crazy.
Call it even now.
All right, Rod, you're gonna have to beat this.
let's see if this. I mean, we're gonna need another plus 20 here. No plus 20.
Okay, I'm not beating that.
These polys are really gonna. Yeah.
First hand was so good though.
No, they're doing fantastic,
It was
especially
super
with the
fine.
fortune teller.
Yeah.
It was a fine. I don't know if I even
Ice cream
want
also
to
carrying.
just-
Yes.
Is it November already?
Yeah, something like that.
If you're Nandre, do you pull a Hail Mary there and just rip that familiar, hoping for another spade?
No.
Okay.
You
No.
do that at a
Yeah.
better time, I think, when you don't have so many enhanced cards in the
You
hand.
too.
Fair. Grabber.
Personally, that's what I do.
No, I think, and here's the thing too. I don't play enough gold stake multiplayer. I watch a lot of white stake multiplayer, so totally different ball game.
Yeah, white stake, you feel maybe a little bit more okay making that play.
Yeah, and I guess white stake is just easier to recover from. You can make small silly mistakes and recover. Gold stake, I feel like you're punished for many small mistakes very quickly. They compound. This is the part, by the way, of gold stake where I feel like obviously we know Roffle's going to continue to be able to get out fine, but are both players going to be able to continue to get out fine?
There's a weird flush for Nandre. It's gonna have a ton of chips. I feel like it's gonna be enough due to the chips. Yeah, this should be enough.
With a glass.
I also
at the
got
end
an
as
8-ball
well.
hit. Nice.
Holy. Yeah, by a ×2, and 8-ball's done. 8-ball
Eight
said
Ball's-
something nice and left.
Now these Plutos have been really good. Oh, we pass on the Pluto. I think that's a huge mistake from Nandre. We want to be able to move in the high card.
And I know it's so funny, but I like the ran here. Because, like I said, if you're gonna play into this whole, you need Molt before, a Chad really saves. I know it's Eternal, though, so you can't maybe take it. I don't know.
I don't think you can take the Eternal version.
I just know, yeah, and I agree with that. I just know that, man, I want to get some plus Molt before we're getting these Chariots online. Wrathful's doing all right, but I think, I don't know, I feel like Nandre's focused on the flushes now. Come on, Pico.
Yeah, too focused on the flushes.
Random judgment for Roffle. That ice cream's getting low.
One more round.
Oh, okay. Maybe use judgment. Get a parking.
Definitely not bad.
Okay. Not bad at all with the mime. And we're seeing Roffle able to win a little quicker than Nandre because of all those polychromes and the plus molt from
Yeah.
the Tarot Merchant. So this reserve parking is actually going to be able to be well controlled, I think. Oh. Maybe we're afraid of winning too much?
What did we got rid of the Cloud9 for Bull?
Cloud9 poly for Bull.
That's a little bull. I with our high card level, is 36 more than 1.5?
1.5 plus $3.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If it's anywhere close, I think I'd rather have the $3.
Right. Right.
Nandre's still able to do a little better than Roffle with the chariots here. I think we're going to have an 8-5 situation going on here.
This 10-4 is decently nice if we can get them, but it doesn't.
I think that grabber is too important for Nandre right now.
The Glass Joker, I mean, it was a gamble by Roffle that this was going to be a dry seed and we could tempo, and it's looking pretty good right now, even with just the 1.75. Listen,
Back again.
A familiar place.
Not bad.
Definitely not bad.
Damn you, Brennan.
The glass will not break. Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good break.
I wish I did that. I'm definitely not beating that.
Well, double glass? No. Maybe if we had that dusk.
Roffle very quick to play all of his hands to get as maximum amount of money there as possible.
To be fair, I drew extraordinarily well there, so I think you've still got a chance, but good luck to you.
Yeah, good amount of money there from Roffle. I just wanted to say to the obvious chatter that says we sell Tarot Merchant before Bull. Yes, Tarot Merchant is perishable.
It's also not
Sad.
Tarot Merchant. That is Fortune Teller.
Yeah, it's all Tarot Merchant. Pass on
Actually,
the
that
perishable
Fortune Teller was a
Chad.
huge part of the score. Getting
No,
that,
absolutely.
for these like in between rounds.
Absolutely. It did a lot, especially the poly working on it as well. I think the big thing is too is I like what I'm seeing here with the patience of Roffle. We're skipping on the Chad. We're gonna farm money, knowing that we still got a good scoring lead on Nandre's side. I think Nandre is gonna have to pick up the Chad. I don't think we have a choice. It sucks, but
oh no, we might be dead to blinds.
Yeah, it's
gonna be close. I think if we get another spade, we should be fine.
the four.
It was just fine.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, the 4 should be fine. Roffle finding another glass card to try and break. There's a good Chad.
That's
Rewarded.
crazy.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Rewarded for the econ difference.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm,
It's the worst
it-
buffoon pack of all time.
oh, wow, it is. Wait. We
skipped
We said
for
no. We said no. Interesting.
it. Nandre knew things were a little dire. Try to help me. I will say Nandre really struggled because of playing the 5-card hands with finding the gold cards to get econ online.
I mean, maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I don't understand that choice at all. I feel like our entire intention... I understand we're playing high card, but our entire intention is to build this glass joker. I feel like I'd value playing a high card glass card, which is, what, a 4x? Over the 3x. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy on that. There is only one glass card? Oh, I should probably look at the overlay, huh, chat? Thank you. Well, that means they're starting to break on me here, because I feel like Roffle had, like, 5 or 6 glass at one point.
Could be also didn't want to win too early without the purple seals.
Yeah, and we are able to print money pretty well, and the cool thing about Blackboard is you're able to kind of win when you want to, because you can just hold on to a sun or a diamond and move on when you want. You see Roffle's favorite spectral
Lost
card
the
there,
purple
Emily.
seal steal, but I think this raised fist instead of reserved to close the game out and take it home. That reserved or raised fist is like a 2.5x. Never mind. That ice cream was more chips than the bowl once we spend.
Yep, death.
The bull is tiny. Doesn't matter. Roffle in a very good in a very good spot. Let's listen in.
Okay.
I think by final hand, we'll see an 80 or 90 bull, though.
I noticed you skipped. What's that about?
Ignoring the question by Nandre.
Keep your secrets.
Wow. He did say he talked too much. So
Your
you can't
mic
tell
is
somebody they're talking too
definitely
much, then ask them a
muted if
question.
you're talking.
Oh, sorry. I was just talking. I just was saying that I
Oh.
noticed you skipped.
Oh, Roffle is
What
muted.
about?
Feeling frisky.
Okay. I can respect that.
That's so
Feeling
funny.
frisky or concerned about dying to the blinds?
Okay, no los dos.
Fair enough.
Porque no los dos.
We don't get a break here. We do get a break.
Huge. Yeah, the fist would have been
Something
so
I'm
good
willing
here.
to
Yep.
Even come close to this.
I agree,
score.
Doc.
Although with that 2, it would have been a struggle.
Man.
No blackboard value here. Maybe understanding.
Damn, Nandre said, or Roffle said, I don't even need the blackboard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
You found a reserve parking. You found a internal glass. Whoa.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
rare
I
to win a
made
game.
an early glass joker to, or an early glass card to beat the boss blind, and then immediately the glass joker showed up.
How early?
Like the second buffoon pack.
Oh, you know what? I didn't pop my justice, so I probably
Yeah.
didn't see it.
I used it immediately because I was not feeling confident about the way that my draws were going for like the follow up hand, and then the reserve parking. The reserve parking was another just judgment rip. Unfortunately, I think I got that last ante though, so I hadn't had it for very long.
Was it?
Yeah, we both had a lot
Yeah.
of steel cards on.
I had a lot of purple. It was getting outrageous how many
I couldn't make money.
mediums.
That's what I was struggling with. I only got one gold card, and then you just
Did you take the
Two.
score pressure took up. I passed the cloud 9. I
yeah,
should have
that's
taken a cloud 9.
yeah. I had the cloud 9 rolling for quite a while, and then I accidentally.
There is a
completely
world
just
though
have
that
it.
there's a devil in that
I
Arcana
don't know
pack,
what it
and
was with.
different story for
It was
Nandre.
with something. I
right.
took the other thing.
I think it was yeah. It was maybe in the shop, and it was kind of expensive. I think it was in the big blind shop, which was and it was $7, so it was expensive.
Yeah. I remember there was a couple options there. I didn't know which one to go with. I was like,
Yeah, that shop was really difficult. I stayed on that for a long time. I think that's when I bought.
yeah.
'Cause it was like up against a tarot pack. It was tarot pack Justice and the Cloud 9, and there was only $10 available.
I
So-
took the tarot pack because
Yeah.
I had the mime. That's what it was.
I was leaning towards that too, and I ended up going with the Cloud 9, which paid out because I was really concerned that I was just gonna have no money for the run after taking it like a mime that does nothing.
Yeah, I was like, I have this mime, I have this hex mime. Am I just gonna ride it out with that and try and find something later, or am I just literally gonna go find a gold or a steel right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, did you find any steel in that Arcana pack? Because I think that the only thing that kind of saved me, okay. See, I think the thing that saved me was, that raised fist was, like, the only thing that kept me alive for while I got
couldn't find any synergies for the mime outside of just some steel cards.
right.
Money that
Yeah.
you look deeper.
There was that rentally perishable raised fist kind of saved my early game.
Juicy.
Why is
Very
Nandre talking
juicy.
about my dog?
Okay.
Juicy.
So, do you pick first now, or do I pick first because I lost?
You still pick first.
Okay. I get. Let's do plasma.
Alright. Let's do white steak plasma for the fans.
Let's do it for the fans, for the fantasy points.
This is a great choice for fantasy points.
Yeah, I
What a
guess I
shout out
do.
to
I try not to
Nandre.
think about that.
I have not opened the fantasy points once. I know Gothic lives in there.
Well, I know he won last week, so good for him. But I don't know. I don't need to bring additional, toxicity into my chat when it comes to the MLB days.
Real. I agree. All right, let's
All right.
plaza out with.
I mean,
our
this is
cards out.
this is what I was hoping to avoid against you. So good luck to you. I think you're probably favored here.
You too. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. C-dubs.
I refreshed, and then everything died on me while I was refreshing. Who picked what?
Nandre picked plasma.
And we have a
Roffle
rare skip right off the bat.
definitely
which
was
I
not going to take him to
1000%
gold. So yeah, I'm with you. I take. I think on white steak you take it. They're chatting. I can unmute, but we are going to see the take from Non. It's Roffle feels they have to copy.
Yeah, they were
Makes
just
sense.
discussing with each other there. I'm okay with the double take there.
It's hit the road. What a rare Joker. This will allow these players to discard jacks. Really enable them.
Cloud9 again.
Wow. If Nandre does not open up the standard pack,
Wow.
this could be very bad. We absolutely need to. Nandre's thinking about the seed money and not the standard. Oh
Ooh.
no.
I do agree with Roffle here. We sell this and we grab the aces. We don't need it. I tell people this all the time. I love plasma. We play a lot of plasma for Nandre speedrunning and all this other stuff. But like, we don't need Scholar. It's a safe to maneuver because we're still good until PvP with no jokers. We still are, but I think if you want to push PvP and get rewarded with like something like a Seltzer here, if you do not have that Aces Joker Scholar, you're just gonna win this first PvP. I think.
Yeah, we miss another standard pack. Every standard pack we don't grab is farther and farther. Nandre is gonna fall behind.
Yeah.
I am a big proponent in opening all of the standard packs because you can't miss the red seal.
Right.
You really don't want to miss a purple seal.
Roffle did pass on the Seltzer. I feel like knowing. I mean, okay, well, I'm not even going to have to say my point. I was proved wrong. I was like, knowing you have a lucky ace, maybe you take the Seltzer to give yourself some extra money, but
Well, you just get on the first one. Well, there's a red seal 6 for Nandre. I don't know if that's going to quite be the joy of a red seal queen, but another. Oh, we could have rare skipped.
I did see the rare skip. I'm gonna say something very weird. I feel like because I am wow, I can't work tonight.
You can do it. You can do it, C-Dubs.
Superstitious. Oh my gosh, I got it out, chat. I think because I'm superstitious, if I don't hold on to the hit the road, my mind is immediately locked on that it's going to be another hit the road, and so I skip it.
You know, you may be superstitious. I am fergalicious. All those other boys, they fictitious. Let's jump into the PvP.
Let's do it.
God, I have so many jacks.
Oh, already?
It's crazy. I have so
Bros.
many jacks.
Straight jacking?
Some would say, Zeta would say I'm jacking off.
I do be saying that. That's what you do when you discard jacks, right?
That's what you do when you're casting.
Whoops.
Wait.
I don't know what you guys are doing in the booth, but I had nothing to do with that when I was playing or casting.
Most of the time,
Can confirm, Ruffle.
we're jacking.
This seltzer with the
Okay.
tower might be enough for
You know-
Nandre, by the way.
You must have really good noise gates because as a viewer could not tell.
You know, we just had good draws. Let's do.
I think you play the 3 of a kind with the tower. Yeah. Or, I mean, you could search for the 4 of a kind.
Right.
Now, I'll have you know, I have zero intention of winning this round.
We can, though.
Well,
we can.
Me
Yeah.
too. I assumed that you were going to win.
Oh no, he's gonna play the full house.
Oh, no. I don't know what he's going to play because he
You're in my
froze.
hands.
I did
He
just
did.
get a crazy draw.
Okay. I didn't.
I can't-
Oh,
It
no.
was just econ farming again.
Give me that moolah. Okay.
We had it with the tower.
Yep.
Oh, no. You called it, C-Dubs. I also saw it. I was kind of hoping that Nandre didn't draw the full house, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I agreed.
There's so many chips.
Could be a high card seed. Roffle.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no, it is not.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say no, but hey, we got a Red Seal King, and we're spacemanning right now into some good high card levels. So Roff will be having fun here.
It's our 2-pair level.
Yeah, that's what he was doing in the PvPs, quite with ease too.
Yeah, they just don't
Pluto.
score. It feels like enough for a PvP.
Red Seal 9. Do we ever just give ourselves an extra $1 for shoving a card in our hand? I guess we do. Nandre went with the extra 10 chips on his side of the board.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Actually kind of worked out to get another lucky proc on this seltzer. Doesn't hit, but we got further in the lucky heal on Nandre's side.
Right. Yep.
Don't hate that from Nandre. We should be eventually getting money here.
I do sell this seltzer before the shop.
Yeah.
I
Always
again,
refill it.
I'm very optimistic when it comes to shops like that. Like, I'm always like trying to think like that. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's a rare
You manifest
chance.
it. You manifest it.
Yeah. Roffle's trying to see if this high card ace goes out, maybe? No, I don't.
Well, we're not getting delayed gratification value, I'll tell you that right now.
No, we're going to go with the 2-pair.
So many 2-pair levels.
Yep.
I mean, good for the blinds, I guess. Even then, it feels like we're just going to... Oh, there's a...
Oh, why did that bait me? Freaking
what?
Bean baited me.
Oh.
Chad on Roffle's side is huge.
No, yeah. Roffle's playing... Nandre couldn't make it, so Roffle is... Clone themselves. They're playing on both sides. But Roffle number 2 is testing sitting down. It's really interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Although Roffle looks like he's sitting down at the moment. Oh, tempo? Is this stupid?
Oh,
nah,
that's a tempo play. But the thing is, Nandre's gonna have it as well. It's all gonna come down to how many 2-pairs can you really realistically grab with Stuntman.
Yeah.
Because the 2-pairs are like plus 100 chips.
Right.
The thing is, we could on Nandre's side, the stone card with the Chad just outdoes the 2-pair level. So if we just get a couple of those for Nandre with this Stuntman, that's gonna show up. Oh, this is turned very strategic. I mean, I think you take the Stuntman here very clearly because it's, you're not giving up much. It's right before the PvP.
Is Nandre picking up these jokers, or are they just like random judgment hits?
No comment. Oh my god, we didn't roll at all because of our money tree. It claims another life. Oh gosh.
I can't stop smelling my fingers.
Someone contact Dr. Spectre. Do the rant.
Excuse me?
No, he already did the rant.
Do it again.
They smell like rainbows.
Oh.
Okay, I guess that's maybe better than some of the alternative options.
I mean, we're just gonna be putting up 25,000 every single day.
There are worse things
Yeah.
for your finger to smell like.
Welcome to Nan Speedrunning 101.
Imagine if we kept all those jacks.
I'm imagining.
Roffle understanding he can get delayed gratification value here
You
too.
big scars.
I thought we still drew a hand. That's a blunder. I thought I could get away with G's in there.
Roffle played the last hand thinking you still drew cards because you had
Yeah.
a bunch of discards left.
I'm just
That's
zooming.
funny.
Man. I don't know what to tell you.
Me too.
I got my buddy space. Oh, look at your score. Holy.
Oh my god, 6969. Screenshot,
Done it.
screenshot,
You've
screenshot.
achieved comedy.
Screenshot.
Move over, Drake. I'm the 6'9" god.
Yeah, that worked out well for him, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I lost.
Oh, who could have seen that coming? Alright, GG.
I'll see you around.
That's gonna kind of render the stuntman a little useless, but obviously we can get out of stuntman here if we are Ruffle. However, justice, death, only choosing one is a little roof. Oh, but Nandre opens the mega first, so we're able to glass death. Heebie-jeebies, as the kids would say. I think we glass a jack, right? Let's jack
Wait,
off.
what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're deathing the gold. We are really
We're
valuing
going for
money. Maybe a little too much.
We're gonna rip a judgment.
We
have Chad. Glass does work. Bless you.
bless you as well. Yeah, this is too plasma brained.
Yeah.
That was the chance that, like, we don't have to switch out of chips yet, but we're going to, if not this PvP, next PvP, right? Like, you got to start making the glass. We could have had 3 glass cards or 2 glass cards.
Yeah.
And we have Luckies to make money. Not that they gave us any money there, but or this seed money. Like, we're getting $10 around doing nothing. Do we really need the gold cards? There's a rebate. Like, it's just so punished going that gold card.
Yeah.
I will eat my words if golden ticket is in the next roll. Slightly. I still think I would prefer to have the glass, but it would feel
Nandre,
better.
Please drop the 10 chips. Thank you. I'm not saying Plasma is bad on Plasma, but like...
I didn't tell Bear this in our game, but I was going to pick green deck, and then I didn't because I realized Bear is way overvaluing interest money. And it actually was to my advantage to play... Like, if I took away Bear's interest, Bear would realize to roll down. And I think that's kind of what's happening here with, for example, Nandre. It's just like, Nandre would benefit here if they didn't have these vouchers. They would be playing it better.
Roffle forgetting he was in PvP, I think.
Oh, no. Zero campfire.
I did that last night with Nito.
This campfire can be insane, and imagine how insane it would be if we had a glass card with our Chad to get the mult off the ground.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't dislike plus mult opportunities or times mult opportunities on Plasma. You just have to have other options to feed into it.
I think Chad Glass is so close to already being there.
Absolutely. No, I think spot on. Last year, me and Andre played Plasma, and I remember we had one run where we had... I had chips for maybe the first 2 antes, and after that it was all X-Mult. What?
Jeff Probst! Season 50! Don't spoil the new episode that comes out tonight, because I don't watch them until the weekend with Taco Bell.
Oh, does that debut tonight?
Episode 2.
I gotta get back into that.
I suggest it. I mean, season 50 is a great season comeback. The first episode was one of the best episodes in years already.
I basically stopped watching when Bob from Maine won.
It doesn't get better, does it? Buy and sell. I mean, we don't really need it. I actually think this Arrowhead wins it for us, but Nandre doesn't know that. I think this is the objectively correct play. Buy and sell the Saturn first. Whatever. That works.
Is this an 8 of diamonds on that idol? So really
yeah, we don't actually... Now, is Nandre now going to build in the mult when it's less than Arrowhead? Let's listen in.
I know.
What'd you just say to me?
Ooh, Roffle.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We're not even digging for the idol card.
You know?
Nice.
There's the 8 of diamonds. We just need like another.
You'd feel so bad if I didn't respond.
Would I? Like,
I love how quick Roffle is.
stand here and yap in an empty room all day. What do I care if someone talks back? It's just part of the job.
Truing. You're truing.
Once again, Roffle playing out.
I mean, Nandre has his. They have 3 flushes in the deck.
Yeah. Giving all of the
There you go.
information to Roffle.
I mean, we could even play the stone card to see if we can draw enough that we don't have to play the golds.
I gotta figure out how to do it optimally.
And you know what? The campfire ended up being just enough extra chips,
It's like
if you
when
will.
turn the corner a little bit faster
Yep.
than me. It's
X
not a good
chips.
thing.
All right. Well, have to play all the gold. That stinky.
Okay.
Maybe it's you that got
But
the
we have
lucky
the
judgment
rebate.
this time.
I wish.
Oh, OBS trying to update the Steam Deck
Alright, good luck.
or Elgato. That is.
Yeah, Elgato, Steam Decks. That
I
thing
mean,
pops up like
It-
million
do-
times,
have
yeah.
they been shipping an update 3 times a day? I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's bad. It's yeah.
Any whoosies. Well, I mean, I think we build into that. We have several Kings of Spades. I believe 4 or 5. So we just keep building into that card for our idol card. Eventually, we do want to glass it so we can chad something with glass in the idol. But until then, I don't mind it being on the gold. Obviously, a golden ticket would make our world go crazy. It
I
is
am
a common
curious
joker.
to see what we do with the campfire because we're not utilizing it on Roffle's side. Like we're passing up some stuff that we could fuel the campfire with. Unless we really want to save it for later down the road. Or in the mind of C-dubs, we're just using it to block a rare.
I
We are
mean,
holding on to 2 rares.
I mean, you might as well hold on to it if you're at interest cap. There we go. We got an ace
Correct.
second, 8-4 Nandre. Great job there. Maybe finally gain another $20 proc would be really great for Nandre's chances of taking a game off of Roffle.
Really-
Temperance there.
Really bad draw there for Roffle. Experimenting here, picking up chaos.
Well, we are building into that campfire, but we have no base molt is the issue for that campfire to do anything.
Correct. I would imagine our options here are find something before PvP to just get it up enough, I think. I'm not going to panic. Honestly, something
Poly-
stupid like a holographic.
Polychrome
Yeah, Poly
gold.
Queen.
Oh, I thought it was a spade. I thought we were only 1 strength away from matching that to our most likely card for a hit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're
I mean, we're still very
one world away.
close. We're a world
Yeah,
and a
one
strength
world
away. Or a wild and a
Oh,
strength.
yeah, he's got. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's got kings.
Nandre, I think overvaluing the blue seal a little here. I much rather would have. Oh, forgot to put a lucky first. -2 in the lucky queue. That is not ideal. Well, I guess maybe you want some base molt for if you
Right.
completely switch in the molt here. So maybe, never mind. Maybe the playing card's not so bad. Playing cards are less valuable on Plasma. Chat, because as soon as you build in the molt, the chips literally do not matter at all. Oh, we're going Scary Face instead of Campfire.
Right.
You know what? Right now, Roffle doesn't have the molt set up yet, so this is we're gonna be even on lives and up in idle, and still haven't even made that switch into the molt.
Drunkard is a good amount of money, especially when we're still hanging on to the stunt man. Yeah. Smiley. Okay. Well, I won't say the thing. I was gonna say Smiley's would be the thing that if you want to use Campfire, you can
get yourself 15 or 20 mole, and it was holographic. So
I think we can we could maybe get rid of Arrowhead there. That's a little greedy for the Drunkard. Because we're so in the molt now with this Idol in Cavendish, but we'll see what happens.
Yep, I agree.
Hello.
How do you feel?
You know, not great after you beat me. What was that about?
Don't hate the player, hate the caster.
Okay, so you're saying it's Zeno's fault.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many things are my fault.
That's just how it is.
It is. I get it. Who's winning? Roffle is up 2-0, so they've secured the match, but we're playing the final game here, and Nandre's in a better position.
Stop it.
I can't.
Zeno's winning.
It is my destiny.
To catch them all?
To be the very best.
Roffle might just
Oh.
pull another.
Whoa. That's not how I remember the song going.
Yeah.
We did have the King of Diamonds to do the molt attempt, but deciding to continue with the spade flushes for non.
Red
In
Seal
the
Queen
molt-
was very early.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, nice.
Spectacular.
I don't think
Okay.
Nandre. It computed
Oh.
for Nandre that they just straight up had a.
Am I crazy? If I'm
You're stuck?
Roffle, don't you play that king? I know it's
No.
resolving.
minus
Just
reserve.
check.
Your money now too. Oh wait, no, I didn't realize I beat your score. I didn't think I could.
I gamble that 20 mold
Yeah, I was-
opportunity,
I
but
was
again,
opting
Roffle just
out.
understanding.
Going
I see.
optimal.
Yeah.
All right, GG.
GG.
Nice hermit for both of these players. Just a little excess moolah as we get started in this new ante, new shop, new possibilities. The match
World
score
of the
you can
Baron.
find right in the middle of the screen, at the very bottom.
We're gonna try it. I think we're gonna try it.
Try what? The Baron?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Roffle, it's not a bad setup. It's not as good as
you're-
what Nandre has.
Your high card setup is there. You just need some strengths. We need the strengths, but I think once you have the strengths, ooh, not the Chad though. Chad gets you your starting X mold.
It came back and said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I think you get rid of Stuntman, right? You have Baron.
Yeah. You should be
Maybe I don't.
fine.
I haven't
His
completely
high level,
thought it.
the high
through.
card is definitely good enough here, right?
Imagine that Chad to get the 20
Level 8.
proc. Wait, we just double skipped. Wait, why?
Idle. What did we hit on idle?
We got
Some
4
zoom in.
spades. We could world and death it, but we had our whole deck is spades, Nandre. We could have got any. The chances of not hitting a spade on the idle and the big blind, or after, were actually kind of low.
Right.
I don't hate this play if Roffle's on 1, but Roffle's on 2. This is
Right.
this is now Roffle's time to come back in this entire game.
What were the skips? I know I missed out on those.
I missed
Were
on
they
them
at least
because I
good?
was just completely out of left field, right field, center field. They're behind Nandre's face. The double negative tag. Fern knows about the double negative tag. If the first clip in our season 3 trailer is for hitting a huge negative on Gold Stake.
There goes Stuntman for a raised Iron Fist.
Now, okay. I mean, at least we got out of the Stuntman. That's all I'll say.
The X-Mol, this is better, technically, score-wise. I just wanted to keep Chad for a photograph because one of my favorite ways to keep runs alive and nan-inf runs is if you're going to struggle finding Blueprint Brainstorm or a Mime, photo chat is just one of the best ways that you can keep it bare and strong. But the raised fist is definitely going to help out with that for sure.
Yeah. I would love to see some buy selling for the campfire if we're on Roffle's side. I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
Obelisk? No way, right? Oh, that's hilarious. The stuntman.
Oh my gosh, Stuntman came back. That's hilarious indeed.
Celsi boy.
Campfire's only 2.25. I don't think Nandre wins this.
I don't know. Let's listen in because I'm curious as well.
What are you doing?
You know,
I mean, if we get perfect
some
draws,
stuff.
maybe we can get
see
5
that.
of a kind 4s.
Why are you doing it?
Why not?
Because I don't want you to?
Wow. Roffle living a very
That's
privileged life, thinking
You
just
bring
not
up a
wanting
good
something.
point.
What about my feelings in this, Nandre?
You bring up a great point.
So that's going to be about almost a million here when we get the ×3 for campfire. Remember, quadratic
Okay.
scaling. Yeah, it's 1,000,000 too. Is that the right term? Quadratic scaling, chat? I think it's the wrong term.
So glad you asked chat, not me.
We do have a flush house here with that polychrome queen. I don't hate it. I think maybe I discard a queen, a 7. Not both queens, though. Not both queens. Yes, thank you, Aaron. I think Nandre does beat this. Oh my god, so many 20 hits. Holy smokes. There's the other 4. Now, we have 4 of a kind now.
Four of a
about that last
kind
video.
with
We could
Chad
play-
Idol, I believe, is 9 million.
You're gonna have a lot to
If my
worry
brain
about
is
when I'm
working.
done with you.
You pulled that out
Oh, I
of
knew that.
nowhere. Okay, cool. 9 million.
With the banana
There are more
though,
pressing
it's gonna
matters.
be 9 times 3, so 27 million.
That's also not right because we're on plasma, so I think it would go to 150 million.
I was getting there.
What did your idol land on?
4 of spades.
It
Oh,
works nicely with the hack, right?
It works nicely with my brainstorming
Wait.
blueprint.
Okay. The vagabond maneuver.
is this better?
Yes.
This is definitely not better.
Wouldn't be
No.
the first time.
No.
No, this could kill him. If he, anything is better than every other card works except for the Polychrome Queen. That's the only card not to put first. Okay, that works. There we go.
Deciding
We're
if
all good.
This is how I want to do this or not.
There is a 1 out of 5 chance to mess up that hand.
This hand is kind of awkward.
It is better to play the flush because we just get the extra polychrome in our flush level.
Correct.
Yeah.
I also didn't notice that Jack was glass. I have Nandre
Yeah.
small on my screen.
Yeah, this is just definitively the best option. I'm gonna guess 97 million. No, I'm guessing 160 million.
Whatever you said my first guess was, is what I'm saying.
5 million?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
GG's. Good hand.
GG's.
See you soon.
Yes, sir.
No,
Whoa,
I didn't play before,
negative
fine.
Cloud9 chat.
Wow.
And negative walkie talkie.
For when we hit that 4 of spades again. Big brains, I know. You gotta think ahead.
That will give us an X2. So
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. There you go. An X2 while we're scoring E15 later down the road is huge.
I mean, if you're Roffle, this is the issue with the Baron. Is the only thing that is going to save us here is Blueprint / Mime or Brainstorm We also need a strength so desperately to get those queens to kings.
Yeah, I
That
think that'd be a
Dusk.
huge
Oh no.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see that. Indeed, he does not want to see that because of Nandre.
I mean, we could pivot if we find it.
And that's what he's talking about right now. He's thinking about pivoting. Could do both.
Porque no los dos. Fur with the oof. Perfectly put. Oh, what the heck? Wait.
And he, he already
It's
thinks.
4 of spades. If Nandre rerolls twice, it's GG. We gotta just. Oh my god.
Oh no. And he's got plenty of money, but how valuable is that seed money gonna be? Oh no. He's gonna roll, I think, a couple times.
I think Nandre, this is the knockout punch. We were just talking about this last night. Like, you gotta go for it. Let's see if he does. We are gonna have a flush 5. We're gonna actually have 6 4s after this death.
He can strengthen a 4, and then death another 4 here.
We do get the strength on Roffle's side. That is absolutely huge. If we don't see this Dusk...
Oh, we got 1.
We... Oh my god. There it is. We may not see the hack. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. One more roll. One more roll for good time's sake. The hack is right there.
He's not going to do it.
Oh! It's complete! Exodia!
Holy.
I don't know what Nandre said, but it was something.
He says he is too bleeping good. And now we're getting the...
Rest in peace. 07 this arrowhead, everybody. What a great arrowhead.
Would it be the banana?
No. The banana's just better.
All
It's
the
all vault.
retriggers...
No, the chips do not matter at this point, C-dubs, at all.
Oh, it's just plasma. It's plasma.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
10,000 chips
sorry.
with
I've
an
seen too many
E16
idol runs.
is E16 and 10,000.
I'm only baiting you. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You are correct, though. I do want to explain for everybody, those chips actually matter a ton in non-plasma because you're multiplying your molten chips, so getting your chips up to 1,000, 1,000 times E7 is a lot more than 100 times E7. So
Right.
But in plasma, because it's all balanced, the chips end up literally doing nothing. And this should be over. Not even taking the Pluto there. There's Ancient, just more things that Roffle hates to see. Luckily, Nandre didn't get there, but...
Is it on spades? No, it's on hearts.
It's on hearts. A hack again? Now Roffle's got to be thinking negative showman on the Nandre side just went crazy. Let's listen in to what is probably the final PvP.
Hello. I got a bad feeling about this one, Nandre.
Yeah.
Nothing, yeah.
I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
this.
I hope he gets his draw though.
We have 6 in the deck. 3 is probably more than enough. Oh, there you go. We got 3 already.
Things I saw in the
perfect.
shop did not leave me confident in my ability to win from here.
There's 4.
Be very afraid, Roff. Be very afraid.
Nandre doing the right thing, completely digging, and went for the kill. We have to give Nandre credit. Rolled all the way down. That was a great play. And there you go. There is the 5. We got to play one more hand. Now this is in the E's. I think it's E13, E14. No, way more than E14. It's like E16, E18.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 7.4 to E17.
I'm firing mine off.
Does C-Dubs have the calculator pulled up, chat?
Enjoy the fantasy points.
Enjoy the fantasy points.
Oh my god.
No.
Only
E13.
E13.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I thought it was actually going to be closer to like E14, 15.
So what did I miss?
but-
Was it an idol or an ancient joker?
Yeah.
Because I just didn't see it.
I have idol.
Okay, that checks out. And then
Hey, you
have
know what? The
Plus.
money tree is why we have idle,
Yep.
because of all the money
And
saved up. So you know what?
And
I'll eat crow.
Chad,
Yeah,
and
I
a
saw the hanging
walkie-talkie
Chad.
negative, and a Cavendish.
Yeah. No, I saw the hanging Chad. I never saw the idol though. That's unfortunate.
Idol
GG's
was a
though.
pretty deep roll on my shop with
Yeah, I think I was a
my
little behind.
turnaround shop. Oh, you found a berry? Where'd you find berry? You must have found berry on the other one where
Yeah, that was after I started losing blinds, so I think that's when I caught
Not
back up
Nandre
on the
winning the
phone.
game and still jealous
So
of
I think
seeing
I
a
was
Baron.
behind on money
Yeah.
early,
Yeah.
and that's how I missed the idol. And so I just
You take seed money?
no.
Oh, I took seed money and tree.
Okay,
So
I was
making a lot of interest.
rolling down pretty hard, so it must have been just like in between those two shops. I think I maybe undervalue seed money on PvP because I have been burned by not spending enough in
We
previous
all
matches.
Ruffle.
Yeah.
Nah, I think Roffle objectively probably
Correct.
played the correct way.
Yeah.
I think
Also
it's
got a
pretty
red
bad
seal queen out of it,
almost
you know.
every stake except plasma, especially
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
comes up early.
I was a lot more tempted because we were plasma white, but I just didn't like again because you know if that if the voucher cost me to miss the idol, then it's like it doesn't matter how much money I'm
Yeah.
generating, right? But it worked the other way where the not getting the voucher cost me to miss the idol. So I think in a situation where maybe the order is in play, I probably take the seed money tree 10 times out of 10, but just let like the risk of not seeing like a full antes or as much of an antes worth of shops as you was what scared me off of it, I think.
Yeah, and I got lucky with my idle hits. I got my four of spades twice.
Uh-oh. I don't think that's that unreasonable given the deck composition.
We had 8 forest
like
spades.
it.
I guess I was wrong.
I mean,
Deck, but
it hits kings, you're probably fine too. King of spades, you're fine. Even queens, you're fine. I think you're beating me with
yeah, the poly queen gave me a lot of flexibility.
yeah, I think I think nearly any spade that isn't like basically any spade that you can make a flush house with, I think you beat me.
You took the arrowhead earlier or no?
No, I passed on it. I had a stuntman at the time, so I didn't need score.
Stunt man.
I think the stuntman also potentially cost me a lot of money though because I wasn't able to get good rebate value, so that probably left me further behind.
Stuntman is annoying in white stake plasma because you one shot your blinds easy,
Right.
but you can't really capitalize as much on the value because smaller hand for tarot, like you can't, like you said, rebates, stuff like that.
Yeah, but like, and I was also stuck with it for a while because I didn't really have any better scoring options
Exactly.
until the Baron showed up, and even then that wasn't.
Man, I wanted Baron. I never get to play with Baron. That's my favorite card.
I know, but like, if you did, you would have just been stuck in the same spot as me. So you're
I know.
you're better off finding the idol than the Baron. I wish I found the idol. What do you want? Like,
Yeah.
look at all these red seals.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Thanks,
Alright.
Stacy. Well, GG's, Roff.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, those are some. Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna need that back though,
Here. Let me
and
throw it
also,
over.
my room back.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out of it right now.
Okay, thank you. Also, one last thing. I'm planning to play Slay the Spire with Rorin tomorrow. Can you let him out for me? I know you very generously allowed him to play his match today, but we've got like plans.
Let me go check real quick.
Okay.
Oh no.
gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, that does not sound good for him. Okay, well, I guess I'll find someone else to play with. I don't know. Thanks for checking
Yeah.
though.
No problem. Okay, bye, Rob.
Bye. GG's.
GG's.
Oh my god.
I love it, Nandre, man. Let's go ahead and raid Nandre.
Fantastic.
There's a higher probability that
Alright, so I'm gonna raid Nandre. It was great casting
Sounds
with
good.
you, as it
Face
always
Face
is.
and you
he
is
streams a
lots
lot of
of fun.
hours.
I will
gotta get
talk
some
to you
rest,
soon.
though. I will
Same.
see you soon
So
as well.
as I mentioned, I'm going to be playing
Take
Slay
care.
the Spire tomorrow, since it is Slay the Spire 2 release day.
Alright. See you, chat. Have fun. Bye, you.